Hi, I'm Vicente and I'm interviewing Miss Ivonne. Where did you see yourself at my age?
When I was 12, I was going to school in my country, and I used to have a lot of friends, and we used to do a lot of sports. And I came with a big family, and there are 6 brothers, and they make me play soccer with them, and they make me play baseball. But when I was playing baseball, what they do is they hit the ball and they make me run.
Oh,
That's what they used to do it.
they're mean. Were they mean?
They're a little bit mean, but it's good.
Growing up, was there an adult in your life that influenced you in the world?
Yes, especially was my father. With my father, we have a very great communication. I was able to tell him anything. It was not the same way with my mom. My mom was more strict, but my father was like my best friend. And he told me a lot of stuff that I still remember in my life.
What was one thing that you could learn from that no one else can teach?
I think the one that I learned, I can pass it to all the youngers, is respect.
Yes.
Like in the old times, they teach us how to respect our older people,
Yes.
our teachers, their parents, anybody.
Yes.
It was respect.
What were some challenges that you had to overcome growing up?
The more challenge that I have is to move from my country, there's Guatemala, to come to a big city like I was living in New York. There was something big, and it was a big challenge to trying to survive in there.
Yeah.
That's it.
So how was it with no technology? Because when you were 12, how was it?
Oh, in that time, we don't have the technology like now. We didn't have laptops. We didn't have the cell phone. We used to the typewriting. There was manual, like you printing with your fingers, and then with your left hand, you move it and everything. You put the paper on there. There was not a laptop that you can ask. We use a lot for asking questions. We used to use books, like encyclopedias.
Yeah.
Now you don't see encyclopedias. You right away you go to Facebook or anything online to get answer. But we used to look at the encyclopedias, and or if we need something, we go to the library. That was the difference right now, and I still thinking in the old times was better. And that's what when my boys they're growing and they're going to the school, I have some couple of encyclopedias, and every time that they have a homework, we're looking at the encyclopedia.
Was it easy growing up, knowing that things would go wrong? Did you think a lot of things would go wrong?
There was more safe. That if you mean when I was growing around about me, it was you don't hear too much about gangs. You don't hear more like guns. Crime was sure there was crime, but that's not like now. They was afraid to go anywhere. We used to play in the street, and we used to go to the parks and everything, and we're not afraid to go out. But that's when I was growing up. But in that time, there was not so many people and special like in here you got people for different countries,
Yeah.
and you never know, how they grow. But you say what they call in Spanish pandillas. No, we don't have in that time. And like bullying, for me, bullying, I learned it here. The people they do, bullying. In my time, you don't hear that. You just say, oh, he don't like me or she don't like me. That's the way we describe bullying. But it was more innocent because the technology make you learn more and sometimes know things that you're not supposed to know for your age. That's the difference. We're more innocent.
So how many brothers did you have again?
I have 6 brothers
Any sisters?
and 2 sisters. We are 9 together. But the first is my older sister, then it's 2 boys, then me, 2 boys, another girl, and 2 boys. That means in between my sister, my older sister, she's 8 years older than me, and I'm 10 years older than my other sister. I was between 4 boys. That's what I was playing soccer and baseball.
Oh, okay.
I grew with boys.
Did you have any favorites, favorite games or anything to play, except for baseball and
We grow with soccer.
soccer?
I love soccer.
You like soccer?
And when I was in elementary school, we used to play. There was like a basketball, and we get into lines, one in front of the other one, and we trying to with the ball hit at the other person for the other team, and we call matado. It's like you're trying to kill the other person with the ball, and the sooner that you hit the person and she dropped the ball, she's out of the game.
Okay.
And we used to roller skate too. And but it was mostly soccer. Soccer, that's the one that I grew.
How old were you when you went to New York? How old?
21.
21?
Yeah, after I finished school and graduated,
What was your degree?
secretary. I finished secretary, but I didn't like English, and I took commercial secretary. And my dad used to get mad at me because every time that I have English class, I play hooky. And what he say, why you never know when you're gonna need English? I say, I never gonna go to the United States. And I'm living here for 50 years already. See, you never say no. And when I came here, I couldn't speak English. And I started watching TV. I learned for the TV and for neighbors, friends. And then later on, I started working. And I started learning a little bit more. Really, I never went to school to learn English. The way that I spoke, I learned it from people around me and the TV. That's it.
Thank you, Ms. Ivonne, for answering my question.
You're welcome, anytime. Hi, my name is Ivonne and I'm going to interview Vicente today. And we're going to start it now. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Finishing high school.
Finish college? And what is your
Getting my
plans?
driver's license.
Mm-hmm. And after you finish high school, you planning to go to college?
Yes.
Did you have any major that you
in
want to
science.
do? Science?
In science.
Okay, that's great. And what else I can say? Something that I can learn from you.
You
What I
know-
can learn from you. I know something. You can teach me how to use a computer. Yeah?
Yeah, like I think I could like teach a lot of things about technology, but it doesn't always come to mind as quick. So
That's great. And who inspired you in your life?
Maybe my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, she always wants me to go to science and stuff.
And what else about your mom?
She's nice. She's really nice. And also my pets, I really like them. They keep me happy.
They keep you happy. And what is the more important thing that you do?
Like what is important to me? Like my family, cause like, especially my pets. Like I really need to take care of them.
What kind of pets you have?
A dogs and a hedgehog.
And do you like any sports, or do you like
Swimming.
Swimming?
I like swimming.
You can be a swimming
Yeah.
in
yeah.
the Olympics.
Mhm.
But you know how to swim very well?
Yeah, they swim a lot too.
Do you go to classes for swimming?
No, like I do have teams, but like I don't take classes. I'm on a team, but like I don't take classes. I just learned, and now I'm on a team.
Okay. What other things that you can learn, like from me? Something that you think you can learn from me?
Like like a lot of stuff, cause you've been to a lot of places. You've been to New York. You lived in Guatemala. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. But
I went to Italy, Australia.
I've been to Australia.
You went to Australia?
Yes.
What part of Australia?
Sydney.
I went to Sydney too. That was travel is very important too. They give you more education.
Yeah. But I think I could learn from you from like how you know places, like how you know where, like how you've been in certain places, because you've been to a lot of places, like Italy, Australia, Guatemala, New York. You know, like you learn from all those places, and I think you can teach me from all those places that you've been to.
Right. Okay, I think you already give me an idea by the way you think, what things that you want in your life. You see you in your life in the future after going to college. What else you want to do?
I'm a field scientist, because like you work with animals a lot, and it's like it's fun.
Is there any specific thing in science that you want to learn? Because my understanding is
Animal
science.
science.
Animal
Like,
science.
that falls under biology. Yeah.
Okay, but you want like biology? Let me see if I remember my computer. I seen biology, wildlife.
Yeah, wildlife.
That's what she wants to see. Like she want to
Yeah.
study the skeletons or everything like
That's
that, the wildlife.
Biology, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's very hard. You need to put such attention. on
Yeah,
that.
a lot of years.
And I think the only college for the moment they provide that is hospital.
Yeah, it's Baylor College of Medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It's the health capital of like the United States, I think. It's in Houston.
Yes. Okay. Well, Vicente, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And it was a pleasure.